Most people call me Ces. So I am presently the Governor of Ilocos Norte. I went to school in Manila. I went to school at Mariano, so Mariano College. I remember in my college years, I believe I was in my third year college, my mom really wanted to go to Rome kasi meron yung Jubilee year wherein it opens once in every 50 years, ganyan. Since I was the only one with her at that time, parang, sabi ko, ma, paano yan? I'm still in school. Sabi niya, I take a leave of absence. Sabi niya, I really traveled a lot. I went to Rome, yeah, and then I had a sibling who was living in California, so we went to California. My eldest sister was also one who was very entrepreneurial, so she had contacts in a lot of different places. So we went to those places. Not only went, I stayed behind. I lived in Denmark, I lived in Brazil, I went to London, visited Machu Picchu, I visited Peru. So all that, somehow I made the world my classroom.
As a student, she was so very excited to learn. Although she is practically knowledgeable in economics. When she heard the ETEEAP program of MMSU, she was so interested in enrolling in economics. In fact, I even asked her, why economics, ma'am?
I was vice governor when I took up the ETEEAP program. No? I only had like 3 units na lang to finish. At that time, I think I was the oldest one na yata to finish sa ETEEAP. I think I was like 65 or something like that. I was very, very happy with it kasi very supportive lahat po ng aming professors. My major was in economics. Parang sangkop talaga sa mga ginagawa ko. Kasi it helped me realize the certain economic trends. It was really interesting kasi nga those were some of the things that I understood before, pero ngayon talaga, ito pala yun. I had a lot of aha moments.
Vice Governor siya at that, and yet, siyempre, kailangan ko siyang ituring as estudyante. So, binigyan ko siya ng homework. And talagang ginawa niya yung homework niya.
She is using what she has learned in international economics. She is combining her knowledge in economics and in her leading the province.
Masipag siya, saka sincere siya talaga sa kanyang trabaho. Pag trabaho talaga, saka very honest siya. Nagpapatunay na isang mabuting leader ng mga Ilocano.
The reason that politics became a reality for me was because I lost my husband, Mariano Nonong Marcos, and at that time, he was running for vice governor. And the tragedy happened na iba yung plano ni Lord. He took him, and so I kept praying about what I should do. At that time, I was already 63 years old. When I prayed about it, I guess really, the Lord really just showed me that this is the path that I should take. So, ayun, eto na. Nandito na ako. Although I was involved with him when he was doing his public service, I was always in the background. I was always his cheerleader. And then now, I had to step into his shoes. It was difficult. I considered it like my world turned upside down. In my style, it would really just be like running a family, running a home, and that's how I would see the province. The province is my family. The experience of being a wife and a mother is what molds me. And I guess one of the stronger things as well is I put much importance in my relationship with the Lord.
Yun talaga siya, like a mother. Very compassionate, very loving, and of course, very hands-on, very caring, ganyan. So, hindi kanya papabayaan. She leads She teaches and she disciplines.
Our Governor, Cecilia Araneta Marcos.
Today, I stand before you with a heart full of gratitude, not just to you, the people of Ilocos Norte, for the trust you have given me, but above all, I give thanks to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Without His grace, I would not be here. If entering politics was part of my plan, not at all. It was the furthest thing from my mind. I would always say, not even in my wildest dreams did I ever think that I would become governor of Ilocos Norte pa. I have come to fully embrace it, and I am fully at the service of the Ilocano. When it comes to being governor, it can be overwhelming at times, but then I really see that my thrust is also first and foremost our agriculture, kasi ito yung ating strength, no? I gravitated towards the mercato ni Nanay Ces. The entrepreneurial spirit of the people have to be inculcated and has to be developed, kasi I believe it's one of the keys to bringing a family out of poverty. I was doing that while I was vice governor, and I will still be carrying it on until now. I got into the mercato ni Nanay Ces was because a friend of mine was sharing it with me. I said, I think it would be a good idea. So we started. At that time, it was the COVID time. And awang-awa po ako sa mga na-misplaced talaga during the COVID time. Because of that, they didn't have anything to fall back on. So I created the platform. As a matter of fact, we've been able to raise up close to about 20 to 22 million. I would like to include most of our farmers into the mercato as well. Now, my heart is with them. They're always my heroes. So I really want to be able to uplift the plight of our farmers and our fisher folks. There are plans of somehow bringing a mercato ni Nanay Ces to our national area, like Manila or Makati, because we have so much to offer. Ang gaganda ng produkto natin. I have to boast about it, the different pride that we have in Ilocos Norte. Let me just say that MMSU is really close to my heart because my husband used to teach there sa CBEA. And I remember him telling me na even if he doesn't get back into politics, ang gusto niyang balikan talaga is his being professor. When I found out na merong ETEEAP program ang MMSU, I really gravitated towards it kasi nga alam ko Nonong really loved MMSU. I remember my dad and I naman palaging ine-encourage ako na mag-take up ng economics. I think they really did something in heaven para mag-jive yung economics at natapos ako. So yon.
Vice Governor Cecilia Araneta Marcos, who is now MMSU's poster girl for lifelong learning and the expanded tertiary education equivalency and accreditation program. She is the perfect example that the pursuit of education and further learning has no age limit.
This momentous occasion is truly a facet of our shared goal of uplifting our province through excellent instruction and quality education.
I'm so happy that then Vice Governor Cecilia Araneta Marcos embraced the challenge of ETEEAP, and this signals a very good model or example to all other government officials. Lifelong learning cannot only be attained in a normal traditional classroom.
A lot of people have experienced not being able to finish college for different reasons. I really feel this is such a good opportunity for a lot of people that were not able to finish college but have the time and have the means to be able to do so. I really encourage those that want to do that to do so kasi it also takes into consideration your different experiences like mine, di ba? I would like to congratulate you and thank you for having such a program. I really am so privileged that I was able to take advantage of your program. And I know that it will really be an advantage to a lot of students as well. I think I was 65 na when I took my diploma. Pero never say die, kaya pa yan. So don't take long. Take advantage of the program kasi it's there for you to be able to use.